1 hour mute.
Zašto ne? Evo je ta prezentacija. Share.
Do you see it
Now?
Yes,
Now, yes.
Now, yes.
Vrati me nazad. E pa evo ovde neke. Ovde? Neke. Zašto neke? Evo. You see. So you are seeing now. Please, if you don't see, just tell me. So you are following now. Okay, Katya, thanks. Here is that what we said, that it's around 16,600 children. Now, when we said that we will collect 12 months and we will provide with that results, and taking into consideration that 3 months or more, they have a children holiday, blah, blah. So it is, there are results of maybe 7 or 8 months of collecting. And when you can see that, you can see that Veles had 783 when we are talking about kindergartens, and in Bitola the number is significantly higher of collected waste kilograms, so it's around 1,134. And when because our professor, we have professor who is doing statistics, biostatistics, so she was doing also statistical estimation, that is Vesna, that is here also present. And we saw that there is a significant difference between the waste in kilograms of Bitola concerning paper and plastic as well, compared with the kindergartens of Veles, although the number of children is higher in Veles. And if you see in percents, it's a dominant Bitola with paper 59% and plastic 75% from all amount of collected paper. Now, when we see this estimation per child by kindergartens of Veles and Bitola, again, we have not only in the whole amount, but per child, it's around 1.43 for paper and 1.24 for plastic compared with Veles. The number of children, šta mi je ovo, you are on screen, the number of children in ova mi smeta. The number of children that are in the elementary schools, you see in Veles, when you look in Veles, the total number of children is 3,660, and they are concentrated in 4 schools. And you see these are 2 schools are with a higher number of pupils compared with these 2. When we make a collection, comparison of paper and plastic collection between the primary schools in Veles, then the dominant school that won the notification of best collector with 3,042 kilograms and 1,126 kilograms is Blaže Konevski. I must tell you even now that before the schools were collecting plastic and paper sporadically. So that means the day of paper collection or a day of plastic collection. So we are comparing these results from 0 collected paper and plastic. And now, when we are talking about sustainability of these educational institutions, each of them have their number, how much they have collected, and that can be used as a baseline to compare further when they will collect. So this will be their baseline for a certain period of time. Then when you make plastic and paper collections in percents, also we can see that 81 from all collected paper, 81% is from this school, and from the same school is the dominant 51% concerning the plastic. When we look to these primary schools per child or per pupil, again, it's dominant 2.62 kilograms and 0.97 the school Blaže Konevsky. Here are the schools of primary schools of Bitola. They are in a higher number, and you can see it's around 7,259 pupils. We have small number, for example, of pupils here, and we have here higher number. So there are schools quite big, nearly with 1,000 of pupils. And now, when we see the collection of paper and plastic, then the best collector is this school, Goce Delchev, with this amount, 574 and 194. But when we were analyzing the plastic collection, then another school, as Steve Naumov, was the best collector of plastic with 620 kilograms. If that is also the percentage who was dominant in plastic in the whole amount, 27%, and here 19, not very near, 14% another school, this school that is the highest collector of plastic. If we compare the collection per child, then we have this variation in the school, so everyone's baseline is here, and because we are in the same time during October, we are doing the training of representatives of the schools online, and we have also very good consultant who is upgrading their knowledge in waste management. Then they can use this, they can get this, and when they're progressing further, they will compare with this number. Also here are actually the comparison of schools in Veles and in Bitola, but there is no significant difference when you compare like these schools in Bitola and in Veles, only if you compare paper collection concerning Veles or paper collections concerning Bitola, then there is a dominant school here, Blaže Konevsky, and here Alexander Turunjiev, this is per child, that is significantly, and you see, Alexander Turunjiev, I said before that they have a lower number of pupils, but still they have collected per pupil 1.78 kilograms of paper, which is statistically significant difference between collection of other schools in Bitola. And the situation is the same when you compare within Veles, And when you compare within Bitola, there is a dominant school that had collected plastic the most. Now, the number of pupils in high school, you see, they are concentrated in two schools. It's interesting that there are two schools, and in Bitola, that is a bit bigger town, there are much more schools, 6 high schools. These are in the same building, situated Kochorazin and Dmitry Chupolsky, so they are together, and we were analyzing the collections of both and this high school. So this is the number of pupils, 1,732. When we compare these both schools in Veles, so to make a sort of rivalry, you know, for benefits, and that's what we wanted to emphasize, then the best collector is Kochorazin with 365 kilograms of paper, not very impressive amounts of plastic. Here 70 compared with these two high schools, and this is the difference between both schools. Now, when in percents, of course, we get the same result, that this school collected the highest percent concerning the whole amount of paper, and the total is 113 kilograms, 62% by this school, the second one. And comparing here, you know, it's per kilogram, per pupil, there is 0.25, 0. Here, very small, 0.3, and 0.46 and 0.25. The number of pupils in high schools in Bitola, we said that there are, you see, 6 high schools compared with these 2 high schools, 2 in one and the third separate. And Kuzman Shapkarev has 45 pupils, and here we have a higher number of pupils. The total in high school is 3,001. When we compare, then we again could select and differentiate the best collector, Kuzman Shapkarev, who made highest collection of plastic, 175 kilograms, compared with the other school who collected 550 kilograms in a whole period. That is the same percentage that is dominant in this school, and here the plastic in this school. Per pupil, when we compare, you see, we have here Kuzman Shapkarev, who has a lower number of pupils. They collected 4.8 paper compared to 3.9 plastic, and it was significantly higher amount of collected paper and plastic compared with other schools. Here you can see the other schools, here 1.8, but it's a significant difference in collection. That is now when you see the collected amount, there are two both presented, high schools in Bitola and high schools in Bitola also, but concerning the paper and concerning the plastic. And here is on the faculty. You see faculty, we have 43 students in Veles and 46 in Bitola. That is dispersed study in Bitola, so in total 89. But we should say that these dispersed studies in Bitola are in the same building with other faculty, like a law faculty of law. So when the collection was concerned, here we had in this Bitola 156 compared with 134 plastic. Of course, they are dominantly present with 90% in paper and 87 nearly the same in plastic. And here is actually per student, quite small amount, not impressive. This is better result, 3.39 per student and 2.91 for plastic concerning the faculties. And when we compare the municipality, you see the municipality of Veles was not very keen to collect here, although they implemented, we could hear from the presentation of Biljana from the municipality of Veles, that they even made 35% in Veles of domestics houses are with a second bin where they collect the glass and metal bottles, and they have good results. But here in front of the municipality they didn't collect plastic, and here they are with this collection 3.06 and nearly 302.95 municipality of Bitola. And here are, I was visiting the schools, some schools in Veles, because I was there, and in primary school, Vasil Glavinov, I could see the bins that we gave them, answering their questionnaire according to their infrastructure needs, and they are labeled and they are in each floor, and down outside are the containers. You see, they have another project, part of a project that they are collecting these bottles. This is another school. Inside also in the floors there are these bins, and here in the garden, but we could not see the containers. And here is the high school in Veles Kočoracin, which has a beautiful garden because the municipality participated in this structuring of the schoolyard. And here are the containers of paper and plastic and the bins in the one part of the school yard. So we actually, even in this situation, succeed in very hard situation to realize nearly all the activities. As you see, the activities that are going on till the end of the project is 5th international conference online that we are doing. Then we are preparing guide for bus implementation in educational institutions based on our experience, and it will be on the bus network. And Bulgari can understand everything, and the others you should maybe use Google Translate, or I will try make an effort to translate it in English so that you can have it. And as I have mentioned, training of educational institution representatives, 3 days in 3 hours. We have already done these 2 days, and the third session is on 14th of October. So we will complete, and we must say that the presence of the representatives was quite satisfactory, and they will get, we didn't have then, right, we didn't have problems with recording of all the training, so we have approved that we have done that. And of course, we will have it as a result. Then also we will use these representatives of the schools, we will use for preparing of one part of feasibility study. We made the tender, and we actually chose the consultant house. There was luck, so the same consultant house that got the training got the feasibility study. And the feasibility study, as we have agreed in the steering committee meeting, we will not do 2 feasibility studies, one for good monitoring, one for expansion, but we will compile it, synthesize it in one feasibility study with the tendency to expand bus project to the whole town. And as I mentioned, there are efforts in Veles and in Bitola about that. And we have also, during this month, we have to do training representatives of companies which are biggest waste producers, and to try to inspire them, to initiate them to involve in this. And actually then we have completed all the project activities that were notified with maybe half amount of that which we have got. Then I must say that we could see, based on this our experience, that we can recommend and to obtain recommendations, like the most important and crucial is continuous communication between all actors is essential. Implementation agency, educational institutions, communal organization, municipalities, Ministry of Environment Protection, even government. If there is no such coordination, and if we were not like this synchronized, I don't think that we could have any results. Of course, that what we should work on is motivation of educational institutions should be initiated by benefits. Well, pilot implementation and the results can be baseline, that future results in context of sustainability and progress of the separate waste collection will be compared with. The educational institution best collectors should be notified, but not only notified, but granted. What is the point? The municipality is making certain support to the schools, but not enough. So we should stimulate that and insist them to be granted. What is very important is that the management team of the educational institutions have a key role within the school in distributing the informations to their staff. The staff should continuously inform, educate the pupils, students about the benefits of the concept of 3R. not only one. So it should be always a sort of each teacher can spend 10 minutes of one of his classes and dedicate it to short presentation. We have prepared them video which is showing what does it mean clean environment, what does it mean improper clean environment. So that is very important to spread it to pupils. Every teacher should select one pupil responsible for supervising waste collection on weekly or monthly basis. Each educational institution should have ECHO coordinator, educator, who will make a yearly plan for waste collection improvement and priorities for improving the life environment. And then the whole schools, even high schools or elementary schools, can synthesize that plan for each school, and that should be discussed with the staff of educational institutions and delivered to the municipality. And in that way, they will not be deaf for demands and priorities of the schools. So they will have a feedback that these collectors, they will say, we collect, but we want something from you. So the municipality can incorporate some priorities of the educational institutions in their yearly infrastructure investments plan. That is very important to develop this communication. And every educational institution is responsible to have ECHO classroom and continuous training about best practices in recycling should be performed. Each educational institution should have one day dedicated to cleaning the schoolyard on monthly basis. So that are our results. Here is reminding you what you have to do. I'm a medical doctor, so I must put this also. So you have to do this. And thank you very much for your attention. So we can stop this sharing, right? Yes. And then we can go to municipality of Bulgaria.
Congratulations from your presentation.
Katya, you are rapidly improving. Nothing without Plamen.
Definitely. Nothing without Plamen.
Yes, Plamen. Do you know, Greek partners, do you know what does it mean, Plamen? No?
No, what does it mean?
It is flame.
Oh.
The exact meaning is flammable.
So he's flammable. Yeah.
It's really fire.
Yes. So Katya, help yourself.
Sorry that I will disappoint you, but I will make the presentation, not Katya. Okay, let me show you. Let me see. Do you see the next slide?
Yes.
Did it change?
Yes.
Okay, Plamen, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. We started an action plan for organization a pilot scheme for separate collection at source in high-rise residential building in Sofia city. As we showed in our presentations, we will make a short review in what we did before, and then we will show to you.
Okay, okay. Leonida e aí. Que mistura por Ah, you don't mix it. Okay. Ako.
Plamen?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you can go on.
We changed. Okay. The objectives of the action plan was meeting the requirements of legislation and achieve the goals set in the waste management program for 2015-2020 of Sofia municipality. The second point was proposing an approach to achieve the higher recycling target after 2020 based on the non-anonymous consumers and insensitive directly linked to the quantity and quality of separate collected waste. And the third point was suggesting ways to involve households in waste separation at source for both recyclable materials and bio-waste. The types that we choose to collect as materials was bio-waste, which was new for our systems, because we have a system that works before that, which was to collect for collection of paper and cardboard, plastic and metals, and of course the communal waste. And we another containers for bio waste. The purpose of Sofia Municipality Action Plan of BUS project was to create habits and to introduce the households to the bio-waste separation for the first time in Sofia. According to it, 300 households from several blocks were given their signatures to participate in BUS project in Sofia, Bulgaria, which is in district of Nadezhda. They were involved in a yearly-long pilot project with of strict separation of their household waste. At the end of February, beginning of March 2019, each household received a set of containers, one for paper and metal and plastic, and one for glass, and one for bio-waste for in-house separation. So these yellow points on the map shows where the containers are situated. And we situated 5 collecting points detached across the place to ease the citizens participating in the pilot initiative through their waste. You will see, do you see my mouse? This was the one block, this is the other block, this was the third block, and here is the fourth block that all the participants in this box, they were involved. This is how the, we call them green islands look like, and what kind of containers they have in it. So at the beginning stage, special enclosure containers for the participants in the pilot initiative should fully correspond to the 2 container packaging collecting system used in the district, with a single new addition of a brown bio-waste containers in order to avoid confusion among pilot households. A mixed waste containers was placed in the enclosure space as well, because this allows accurate measurement of the results of the pilot initiative, taking into account of the effect on the total amount of household waste generated, including the so-called residual waste, which was materials not separated at source, which currently are predominant part of the waste collection by households waste in Sofia. This is how the set of containers look like, which we gave to the participants, these 300 citizens. We gave them to collect the waste in their homes. The brown one, which is ventilated, it's 10-liter bio-waste bin. and the yellow and green one. The yellow is for plastic, paper, and metal, and the green one is for glass. In this picture, you will see how the containers for bio-waste look like with installed sensors in it. With these sensors measure waste density as a key parameter that is directly related to transport logistics. There are no data on the density for target streams for Sofia. Data from the studies and practices in Bulgaria and around the world vary in wide ranges. The results of the density sensitivity analysis vary between a minimum of 66 liters per household per week to a maximum of 119 liters household per week. This difference is significant and it requires careful tracking of the actual quantities collected at the start of the pilot project for the purpose of calibrating the system. That is why a sensor was installed inside of the bins to establish the quantity of materials more accurate and if necessary to change the schedule of frequency of collecting of containers. In this scheme, you will see how we measure, we gave every containers a name, a number, and anything else that we can trace everything about it. On this scheme, you'll see this is the peaks of containers, total peaks of containers. At the beginning, we started to pick in a scheme, and then we changed the scheme, and at the end you will see these peaks on Tuesday and Friday. We collect the whole system, the whole containers, the whole 5 points, green islands. We collected mainly in Tuesday and Friday. As you see, these green dots, as you can see, this is how the containers was full and when they were collected. As you see, most of the collectors was between 65 or between 65 and 40%. And only in the glass, you will see that it's more than 19, but we think that it's some kind of a mistake because we have one of the data collectors of this we have a problem with one of these sensors, and I think this is the data included in it. This is how it looks like. I see, and I know that it's very complicated because it's for a big period from the beginning till the end of this month, the last month. And this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like for all the streams for communal, glass, mixed recycle, and organic. On the next slide, you will see this is the only pics. How was the container collected and what was the quantity in it in percentage. For example, this is for communal. The next slide, this slide is for glass. It's interesting to say that we collected glass only per month, not weekly, but per month. And this is the difference with the other graphics, because it's not so density. And this is the mixed recycled materials. You look here, and the next slide, the organic, it's the most peaks, and because this is the summary of all the data we have. You will see in the right top corner. Over here we collected amount of 400, almost 500 cubic meters waste. The amount is more than 110 tons. And you see in the top right corner our that communal waste, the percentage of communal waste is very low, only almost 3,000 kilograms and 5,000 kilograms per glass. Related to the other waste streams like mixed recycle and organic. And for this, that the participants was very strict and helped us a lot because of the data that we collected. The benefits for the citizens was except with the environmental and social benefits for the participants in the initiative, a new playground was built in the inner block space of the participating households, fully compliant with the safety standards of this type of facilities. And ви благодарим на вниманието. Ви благодарам на вниманието. And thank you for your attention to the other participants.
Right. Evcharistopoli. So we heard Evcharistopoli. Only I don't know how it is in Albanian. How is thank you
Can
very
I say?
much?
May I say?
How? May I
No,
say?
may I say it because I do.
You can.
Yeah. That I should learn. I don't know what was. Thank you very much, Flame Kazanov, Plumen. You know, Yonida and Alma, the name of Plumen means flame. That is his name, you know. And do you know what is my name meaning? No?
No.
Sunrise. Sunrise. So, no, your names do they have meaning? In the beginning, I don't know why you were not in the conference. What happened? Can you put a microphone, Yonida?
I don't know what happened. I think it was technical problem. I don't
Right.
know. We were just waiting to be in the conference.
Right. Okay. So you could hear only the presentation of Sofia, right?
Yeah.
But we can, možeme da im pratimo na snimeno, but we can, send you because all we are recording, so we can send you our presentation. You can hear it. You will have picture and sound.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So please, if you can present your results.
Okay, just a second.
Just you have to
Yes,
share
yes,
screen, but always we have to check whether the PowerPoint is changing. We will see.
It's shared now?
Da. Yes,
Yeah.
da, but we don't see anything still. Now we see. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I move by myself the slides, or is someone? Yes, I can move it.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You must move the next slide.
Yeah, you moved the next slide. Yeah, okay.
So here is the pilot area from the up. So it's really small. We have the bus project is implemented in that pilot area, and we have included businesses such as food and drink establishments and institutions such as schools and public institutions like the public institutions that are in area, like radio station of Tirana and TV. Um, uh, we have separated bins through the area, and we had only one bin that is the green one, and for all the recyclable waste stream like paper, cardboard, metals, aluminum, and all kinds of plastic. Because why we have only till 3 years ago in Tirana, we didn't separate the waste, so it was very difficult to work with the mentality of the people that they don't separate waste. And through this project, we thought to have only one bin for the recyclable one waste, so at least the behavior of the people can be not learned, but to be used to separate at least the waste. Um, we had 74 private and public settlements. You can see the percentage of small, big, and medium businesses. Here in the other picture is the pilot area divided with the businesses, and if you see, it was very easy for the Tirana municipality to go through the small streets in order to take the waste. After let's say that the project from Eden it's finished. We are just now in preparing all the needed papers for for the Ministry of Finances in order to take the reimbursement. But after we will finish all the project, the monitoring of the bus scheme will be taken from the Tirana municipality and from Eco Tirana, that is PPP for the Tirana municipality. All the biddings are indicated, and the collection of the waste from each bin apartments noted by the ground of operators, and they will have reported to Tirana municipality, but not only of them, and to Eden Center every 3 months for the waste collection, the amount, and the percentage. Second, this was the Basque local plan, let's say the scheme for Tirana, because it was difficult to set like the other cities, for example, to give bills or something like that to the people and business, but we have decided for the green areas. During the activity, those were the bins from Eden and from Tirana municipality. And the big ones are settled in the pilot area from Eco Tirana and Tirana municipality for the inhabitants, not only for the businesses. Still, the days that we have separated last year in public schools, in businesses and public institutions. Those are some pictures from activities during last year. I think here we have the machinery that the Tirana municipality have bought through this project, that is for storing and compressible materials for separate with the collection of the waste. Here are some pictures from awareness activities in schools. Those are only few of them because we had a lot of activities with at least 4 or 5 schools in Tirana, and 3 of them are part of the pilot area. Those are the During Conference Steering Committee last year in Tirana. And here are the results. We have increased our awareness of the municipality of Tirana for the importance of bus concept win-win model for the municipality and citizens. We have a finer model of bus for Albania, developed and implemented, ready to be extended to the other cities. And for this to the other cities, we will be very happy them to replace and to extend this project in small city of Albania. We have contributed to awareness raising and business. We have training with Tirana municipality staff and Eco Tirana staff. Information and skills of respective and staff increased due to the specialized training. With separation infrastructure provided for 74 entities to start of the process, more than 1,200 school children, teachers, and citizens informed and aware of benefits recycling, outreach, mobility, and public events. Interest media and other actors increased, like planned articles, we had sport, we had TV emissions for the bus plan. And lesson learned, of course, from the implementation of bus plan in Tirana and best techniques. Also, the recommendations: never give up, must ensure contribution and efforts toward achieving the expected results of the bus plan, even if the start was not really satisfactory. The citizens must know that and witness a good proposal, commitment to make a behavior shift, because to tell the truth, it was really difficult at some point to work with inhabitants, but at least we had good approach from businesses. Promote and make proud, be innovative, and be involved. I'm sorry that that was really short, but it was a lot of information to put in. And in fact, I was not supposed to take a part in the conference because I am in another, I had another work, but in the last minute I was part of the conference.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Yonida. And I think that I wanted to say before the questions, that our kindergartens, made a very nice presentation that you could not see yesterday. So we would like
I've seen.
No, the whole presentation was not going, the PowerPoint.
Okay.
It was only the one. And I wanted you to show how they prepared Irena, evo si, znači сега ние odavde ke ја puštиме презентацијата, за да може да видат сите. Дали она стопираше скринот? Го стопираше добро. Само да видиме каде е. Да, па затоа што немавте можност и сега, знаеш, размислувам додека е овдека презентацијата, ако сакате вие да го кажувате, да ја гледате или сакате ја да преминам преку тоа, како сакате? Ирена?
Како ќе кажете вие, професорке, така?
Како ќе кажам ја, вие како сакате?
Може, Мајата ќе кажува.
Маја ќе кажа. Ајде, значи тоа да го направиме за да нашите партнери, project партнери видат како вие сте припремиле.
Така, ви благодариме, професорке.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Да, just a moment.
Actually, I want to mention yesterday we have the eco workshop, the day, eco day, and the kids make very beautiful creation. We have some new picture, they're really amazing.
Може, оттам сите да ги покажем.
Да, вчера. 80.
Сега, дали гледате? Do you see this now? Yes. Okay. So, please go.
Okay, just on the
Yes.
second slide, please.
Next slide. Okay. Yeah.
This is the beginning. Since 2010 until today, the kindergarten Dimce Mircea Fisveles did continuous work on implementation on the environmental education for the youngest population of preschool age. The children in our kindergarten have establishing caring attitude to the nature and environment because she is our mother. For almost 9 years, our kindergarten has implemented the project on environment education in cooperation with Ministers of Education, the Swiss Embassy, and the Civil Association OCO, implementing the active points provided by 7 eco standards: saving water, saving electricity, saving and secure kindergarten, landscaping of yard, collecting, sorting, and recycling of plastic, and healthy food for healthy childhood. This is one of our eco codex. They are actually on Macedonian, but they are based for the proper select of the papers and the waste in our kindergarten. The second slide, please. The success of implementation of the activity planned by the eco programs was twice awarded with the highest recognized green flag from the Swiss Embassy and the Civil Association OHO. With this award, our kindergarten becoming part of the European network of eco kindergarten. As a reward from the effort that we took, we were the winners of 2 grants by 100,000 dinars each. With these funds, we invest for the installation of the solar collectors in one of the facilities, which reduce the consumption of the electricity by 30%. Managing the waste in our kindergarten as proper select and sorting and recycling is one of the strategic and the main concern in our kindergarten. These here are the kids, how they are sorting and collecting the papers. The way we are managing is the model for the youngest generation. That's why our kindergarten deduct and organize activity connecting with the sorting and collecting the waste. With the project energy net energy reconstruction of the 5 of the 6 buildings of the kindergarten Dimce Mircea Fisveles was realized. The most important aspects of the project on a municipality of Veles are the constructions work for that we complete this summer in the kindergarten Dimce Mircea. Also, as a thermal facade was installed in the buildings, which will cover all the 6 buildings of the kindergarten. The realization of the project will contribute the energy saving, but at the same time, environmental protection and particularly education for the young generation. Starting from 2018, of our great pleasure, we have joined the project Benefits If You Save base in cooperation with the Faculty of Technology and the Technical Science Village, which we have excellent cooperation. With their help, we managed to establish the system of distribute of collecting quantity waste of the kindergarten to Dervet, which provides of a proper bins and containers for collecting and recycling the waste. Involved of the children, parents in the kindergarten staff, the old paper and plastic that is collected in the kindergarten is placed in the strictly designed place, specially designed for those purposes. Here are the kids, how they are selecting, selecting the plastic in the paper, in the proper, yes, in the proper bins, guns. These are strict in the inside the kindergarten. We have also outside on the yards, big containers. The next slide, please. Yes, here are the big containers. Here the kids. The process of selecting and sorting is learned from the kids by the different competitive games, and the rules of the games are to fill up the bins with the regular waste, znači the proper waste or paper or plastic. The next slide, we have the creation process of recycling. Here is some other pictures. Process of paper recycling. The meaning of the text, education, picture books, posters, and environmental shows. Children discover how the nature is protected from the waste that is proper select. They discover how old paper can make to the new paper by the recycling process, and how the way is the forest is protected. They also learn the old objects can turn into the new, beautiful, and useful things to creative work. Children make creative pictures from the recycling material. Here are the yards also we are using for the yards of our kindergartens. The creative work from some manifests are subjects for sales. With these funds, our kindergartens provide the flowers, plantains to make the yards look beautiful. With this, you can bring the, okay, the below eco-product and relative activity. About 800 children from the category of middle and big groups are involved in the project. In total of 1,600, 800 children participate in the activity related with sorting and selecting waste. In 6 months' time, we have managed to collect total 783 kilos of paper and 325 kilos of plastic. Thank you for the attention. Just very shortly, I want to show you the picture from yesterday from the phone, if they can see. I don't know if they can see. They are very beautiful because yesterday we made eco day, eco workshop outside in the yards, and the kids was working with the eco materials. They are very beautiful. Yeah. They make very beautiful creation. We really was full with the emotion from the picture that you can see.
Yeah, very cute, very cute.
Here they are. This one more.
Yeah.
This is eco workshop on the yards, in our yards.
Yeah. Very, very impressive. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you
Maya.
so much. Thank you. Thank you for yesterday, and thank you for the attention.
No problem. That's why, because we had the time, and for me it was pity not to be this presented, because you work very actively and you are involved in many projects in eco aspect, and that is an example how the King Gardens should work. And also it's approved that the young children are more accepting for this collection, and they accept more than we should expect in high schools, that they will have a higher, you know, like conscious, but it's not like that. So thank you. And now, if you have concerning the presentation of Albania, Bulgaria, and our presentation, if you want to ask or to discuss something, here you are, you can ask or comment or whatever. If you can, all of you, if you can put on camera, because we want to make a general picture, you know, Daniela, Anka, Vesna, Demetris, every, you know, to make a, yes, Demetris. And Vesna and Tatiana and Anka, Daniela, if you can go on camera. Anyhow, Vesna, what is happening? Where is your camera?
Hello, Hello, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Hello, everyone.
camera does not work.
Hello.
Here
Hello.
is.
I'm driving. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the car. Wow.
Yes, yes, I'm driving to Bitola. We have defending of thesis, and me and Professor Daniela, we're traveling to Bitola, but separately, and just to say hello and hello everybody. And I'm very happy for this meeting and yesterday because that was occasion, maybe in different circumstances, but occasion to know each other and to see each other because we things, and maybe this was like a benefit for all other meetings. Greetings from me and all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Was making statistics to see whether there is a significant difference or not. Actually, she's teaching math or faculty, nutrition,
Yeah.
biostatistics.
Thank you for the nice words for Professor Zora, but also she's great coordinator, very transparent, very with special spirit. And yeah, and I think everybody will love you, Zora. All the best. Now I will turn off the camera because really I'm driving and the best.
Yeah, thank you.
You.
The point is what I did pay to Vesna to say this. Okay, so Mr. Kavrakos, you are too silent. What are your comments? Can we hear some words from you?
It's a little bit crazy here in my department. We have a lot of problems from the daily duties. Don't forget that I'm responsible for 195 employees and 120 vehicles. We have a lot of people that hit the weight, so problems every day. So so today I cannot not manage to watch it with the prep or I don't see the presentations as I wish to see it. I impressed from Sofia, and this I don't know the word that have put in the bean browns, and they measure the quantity of the brown bean, and the same thing we want to do in a massive scale in Varivula Vouliagmeni. And I also impressed from your detailed Zora presentation with a lot of numbers, with very detailed numbers and good results. So I think, as I said yesterday, that we have a successful project, and we end on 27th of November with a successful way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. If there are some other comments or questions?
I just want to add something to Mr. Kavrakos. These sensors are installed not only to
Sensors,
brown
Amidaya.
bees,
Sensors.
to sensors, yes. These sensors are installed to all bees which are in the green island. Not only to the brown, or to the mixed waste, yellow, green, etc., etc.
We'll do the same for the whole beans, 5,000 beans in the Varivula Vouliagmeni in the next 3 years. We'll put sensors in 5,000 beans.
Perfect, perfect. And how many beans, Katya, you put the sensors?
How many?
How many beans Bulgaria puts?
Bulgaria.
5 green islands and 6 beans in every island. In total, 30 beans.
30 beans, but that is correction of from all these dots.
Because this is a pilot project for now. Until now, this was a pilot project, and that's why we put the sensors only in 30 beans.
Right.
But, yes.
I have a question.
Yes, Demetris.
Hi,
Yeah.
Demetris.
How are you? When we say bio-waste, you mean the waste of the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes, general. No, you don't mean
The green one, no.
the tree waste or the green waste or something like that.
Exactly. We mean only the waste from kitchen.
As you
Okay.
see, I will
In
show
small
you.
containers, these brown containers, isn't it? Yes.
Yes.
I will show you exactly what I mean. Here is the area, how it's look the area. You will see that it's blocks with flats. There is
Yes.
no gardens, there is no houses, there is no green waste. It's only kitchen waste.
Yeah. But actually, plum and organic waste.
Yeah, organic.
Yeah. So you were taking it, transferring after that in these nice factories that you had, that we had the opportunity to see for organic waste.
Exactly,
For
exactly.
me, it was very impressive. Very impressive, you know.
We are very proud of it.
Very impressive. So the EU did a job there with you together.
And I have also a question for you, Zora.
Yes, Demetris.
Yeah. When the names of on your scales down, not above, to the down, they are the names of the schools.
Yes, yes.
The names of the schools.
Yes,
not the name of a physical person.
I know.
Because some of them, they are names of the human. Yes.
I know.
Maybe the schools have a human names from somebody.
The names down, the names, and I mentioned in the beginning that this was around 17,000 pupils were involved.
Yes. There is one name I'm very much interested. Daskalo.
Yeah.
Daskalo, huh? The last one, Daskalo.
Yes,
Huh?
that is
Daskalo something.
He was a teacher.
The teacher. Daskalo is mean teacher. Yes, that's right.
Yes, Daskalo, teacher.
Greek.
Greek also, Daskalo?
Yes,
Daskalo,
yes.
yes.
So the hair of Every went longer and she looks beautiful.
No, it's shorter. It's not longer. It was longer.
I didn't notice that. Maybe you were collecting them.
Yes.
Okay, so we made that. Maybe we should discuss a bit about bus network. I wanted to ask you, because I was all the time torturing Evangelia, what we can put in the network, and we could see some examples, but there are, for example, in Greek, and have you done something with this bus network? Did you uploaded something more, or you are intending to put something more? Because we are planning to put, for example, the best practices in Europe or in USA. Then our presentation, the presentation of the consultant, the guideline. What is your contribution of each country about bus network? For example, Bulgaria. Flame, Bulgaria, Flame, what you will say about bus network? What we will learn there from you?
Let's see what will be uploaded on this network, and I can answer you after that. So
Yeah.
at present, I'm not sure what exactly we...
Our informatics person, professor of informatics, he told me that in this network there is a menu, and in that menu you cannot change. You cannot change. You have, for example, training or workshops. I don't remember all the many structure, and then you can put there, only there. You cannot spread it and make it in different folders. That is many that is directed like that. So that you will see what you will do. Albania, what will do about bus network? What you will put?
To tell the truth, I'm not sure if I have understood well, but I think about training and awareness. I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have understood good what you were saying.
Leonida, there is how we say, working package 5. So working package 5 is for bus network that everyone, each of us, project partners, got a password that we can, with your administrator there, and with the password you can enter to this bus network where we, with the tendency to exchange experience between project partners, to learn, like impressive this presentation from Bulgaria also.
Yeah.
So that is the sort of a base that we can put something useful that is done. For example, links of certain projects that you were doing in Albania or in Limassol, for example.
Okay, educational
Is
information.
the point of putting some material in that bus network. Is it right, Evangelia?
Yes, I'll try to. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes, we are hearing.
Yes, I'll try to find a table with what is exactly described in work package 5. Give me a moment to facilitate discussion.
You mentioned that there is not a manual how we should do it, but that you had suggestions what we can put.
Just a minute, I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
I try to share my screen in order to show you exactly what we have described in our application form. you see my screen?
No. No, no, we are not seeing your screen. Maybe now, I don't know. You can try again to share screen.
Yes, I'll try.
Yeah.
Just a minute, the IT is coming to help me.
Yeah.
Να κάνω share screen. Λοιπόν, κάτσε να πάμε.
Do you think that we will get, for example, when we make a level control, first level control, Mr. Kavrakos, do you think that we will get the money sooner than the first, than the previous time, or you don't know? Here we are.
Zora, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. We have already sent one payment request for you, and we give and sent the order to the bank to get the first payment for UKLO. Do you receive any money?
Yes.
No.
First control we received, but I remember that it was 5 months, you know, a procedure. And so now we will do each month, after 1 month, we will do it, for example, the level control, and send it to you. But just I wanted to ask you whether it will be such a long period or it might be shorter, maybe.
Never mind. It's better to have one payment request for the longer period, to take the money one for good.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Evangelia, we can see here.
Okay. My screen?
Yes, yes, we see.
Okay.
Yes, we see.
Νίκο, μην φύγεις λίγο γιατί θα καλά να είσαι κάπου κοντά. So you can see what we have described in application form in package 5, established the transnational bus network. So, for example, in Varibula Vouliagmeni has to support and upload materials to the open learning platform. The platform which has two parts. One part is project site, and the other part is a platform that municipality has to addressing rewards to people and inform them about many things to make them awareness. Partner 2, for example, is an evaluation report and a study. It's something different. So Nea Philadelphia, Nea Chalkidona has to make a report in work package 5. Limassol is written elaboration of networking related material. So it could be, for example, training material that could be shared inside the country and outside the country. In Eden, for example, is written uploading material to IT platform. It could be a set of learning material material to make awareness and upload them in our project site.
Yeah.
Tirana. Tirana is written local networking support. So it could be an inventory of, an example, of institutions, public or private, that are involved already in bus activities, but we have in mind to expand it. So it could be a list, for example, a list of contacts of entities involved in the bus type activities. As I see, for partner 7 is written networking support and advertise for networking.
We were discussing about that, you and me, what we can put, you know, but I thought the other project partners maybe should be more familiar with this.
Yes, and I would like to show you as an example what is already uploaded to our site.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Τώρα θέλω να δείξω κάτι από το ίντερνετ. Sorry, a moment to...
Yeah.
Θέλω να μπω στο site του... στο benefit as you say, EU. Do you see my...
No, because you have these two... You have to stop this sharing and then do it again for the new one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Share screen. Το κλείνεις το ένα και ανοίγεις το άλλο. Okay.
Yeah, we can see now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to... I'm going to networking. For example, there is uploaded some good practices and, for example, there are reuse good practices.
Yeah, the links about good practices, right.
So we can know from each other and contact entities that practices we use.
Yeah. From which country is this, for example, good practice?
For example, you will see, I think that this is from United Kingdom.
Right. To landfill every year. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a reuse network members area, so we can contact them here, for example, in Ireland, in USA. Here is a report in European level.
Yeah.
And here is social entrepreneurship in Melbourne.
Yes. Right. And these links that you put, in which part of the menu you put it?
Networking.
Networking, right. There are the links. Okay.
For example, pay IT good practices.
Yeah.
Good practice from Plan. A series of articles on pay IT, which is similar with the bus concept. So you have the manual.
Yeah.
You can upload here or send to me to upload.
Yes.
And then as deliverable, a description that the work that you did is to upload, to find, to write, and upload these materials.
But because we have like sort of expert for that, you know, from like expertise for IT support to engage, then he can do the job if the uploading is going smoothly. If it's only the password needed, then we can do it. Something we cannot do, I will send it to you if he cannot upload there. But as you explained, it should be possible for him to upload, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something else about networking?
Yes.
If not, I would like to, if Zora permits, to say something about bus activities and to share with you a table that it would be good to complete. Can I show this, Zora?
Yeah.
See.
Like a summary.
Yes, we can see it, Evangelia.
Okay. So it would be good to have as a summary of bus pilot activities and have a picture, a general picture of what we achieve.
Yeah.
To complete this table for every partner.
Right. You see templates?
We don't see the whole template.
Have you sent these templates to us?
I don't remember if
We haven't seen this template, Evangeliam. Is it something new?
No, it's something that it's not something new. I have already sent. It's good now that we are near the end to complete it.
Yeah.
So that we will be able to present to managing authority and to everyone what were the achievements.
Right.
Is there someone else from the consortium that already completed this template? Maybe we can use it as an example. Because I don't remember if we've done it. I'm not sure if Fanos did.
No, there isn't a partner. Nobody has.
Okay, okay then, okay.
As soon as one partner complete it, I'll share also with the others.
Because
okay.
Evangelia, this summary, like a template, I have filled for the needs of the university in Macedonian language. And I have it like in Macedonian, because they were asking from me the summary according to this, but you can send the template to all of us to make it in English, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you, Evangelia. We got an impression, I think all of us, right? If someone wants to ask something more in addition or to comment. You know, we are very punctual, because within the frame we never succeed when it was a physical presence to make it right on time. Now,
There is any deadlines?
Yes.
There for the program. There are any deadlines?
Yes,
it's already finished. What's happened? We don't.
It's the next thing we will, the next presentation.
Yes, this is like we can start so for steering committee meeting, right? Because we have here what are actually maybe, I don't see, but pending issues, final steps and time schedule of the transnational closure meeting by lead partner. As we could understand yesterday, we will not have a closure conference, right? Evangelia?
Correct, correct.
Correct. So it is like last seeing. I wanted to ask Evangelia, for example, you have some activity. Does it mean that all activity that is going on should be completed until 27th of November? You cannot go on. I didn't understand, for example, you were mentioning 6 months. Of what 6 months? After the ending of the project. So I want to ask how we can use that 6 months. Of what?
Okay, so that's exactly what I have in this presentation. Can I share it to?
Yeah. Okay.
What exactly we have to discuss? Just a minute to share. To share this presentation. The IT again.
Here is for steering committee.
New share. Give me one moment because speed are not so high.
We can see your screen, Evangelia.
You can see.
Yes, we can see. So if you open the file, maybe we can
Fine.
just try because we can see your screen.
Yes. But just immediately because just open. Ας πω θέλω να ανοίξω εδώ. Το presentation online. Πήγαινε στο save, πήγαινε ξανακάτω. Κάτω το save.
Κανονικά που είναι.
Κανονικά που είναι. Κανονικά είναι τέλος meeting.
Γιατί δεν είναι.
Sorry.
Ξαναπάτε λίγο γαλλικά.
Ναι. Πήγαινα όμως από την επιφάνεια εργασίας, γιατί για να ξέρω την επιφάνεια εργασίας για να βρεις. I'm sorry, it's a problem of speeds. Πού να το πω εδώ. Τώρα, άμα το μυαλό μου, πώς είναι πάνω σε αυτό. Do you hear me? It is frozen. Τώρα θα ανοίγει ούτε αυτό.
Evangelia here is not frozen in our cameras.
You see my screen or not?
No, still not, because I don't know whether you put share screen. Did you succeed to open that what you want to show us?
You can see my screen.
Because you have to do, you know, like share screen. But to open that and then share. Yeah.
My screen is frozen.
Yes, you have to open your presentation and then share screen.
No, the problem is that my computer is frozen and I can't go to the presentation.
Yeah.
So now I tried, but δεν ανοίξει άλλο πάλι τελικά τώρα. The problem is that to go from an archive to archive, it's I'm sorry, I stop and begin again.
Yes.
I'm very sorry, Zora, because it's I can't. I go out for a moment to make a restart.
Okay. can talk whatever you want now. You are not, you're mute. You have to unmute if you want to talk.
Sorry, Zora. I said, how's the weather like there? Because I can see you wearing long sleeve, but we're still in short sleeves.
Yeah, see, and we are so near. Like
It's still very hot here.
Oh no.
Yes.
Here it was cold and raining.
Wow, that's nice.
But after that, the temperature is become. For example, you go in the morning with long sleeves, and then after you go with short sleeves.
Okay, okay. No, we are in short sleeves all day long.
And you know what is practical, this online conference? Here, I'm like, like a professional. Mm-hmm. And down, I'm actually in jogging.
That's good.
And with teens. And that I'm going by walk to have activity of 1 hour. Quick walk.
That's good. That's very good.
Practical. And because, with this online, and even we are teaching online, Gorica, here is Gorica, Professor Gorica of chemistry. She is a part of our team from the faculty.
Hello.
They are telling you hi. And, you should, if you sit a lot, even if you are 40, you should do physical activity at least 1 hour each day. Because we are prone to sedentary way of life.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
With cars and with that, so we actually don't move. Yeah. I always loved the weather in Greece, but you have to be used to your humidity.
Yes, we are used to humidity. Not all day has it's humid, but we have a long summer.
Yes.
That's the problem. I mean, it's October and it's like 34 degrees.
Wow.
Yes, yesterday we could still swim.
Wow. Wow. And in Bulgaria, the mountain.
How is it in the rest of the cities? I don't know. Is it cold or is it?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I can see green.
Green, but sunshine, we don't know whether there is a sunshine.
No, we don't have sunshine. We have rain, and
that's nice. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
Same to us.
We miss the rain.
Same to us. We miss the sunshine, and we miss the swimming and the sea and.
Yes. But whenever I go to Greece, it's always, my vocal, pliche vocales, are making a different voice, not only tobacco voice, but because of the humidity. And if I sing together with your singers there on bouzouki, then after that I'm talking like in Greece, And my daughter, she knows Greek, and she knows all your songs. From Peggy Zina, from Natasha Theodoridou, and the other famous your singers. It's a really beautiful tradition, and I love the most the flower throwing.
I'm not sure whether there is a lot of bouzouka going on now with the COVID.
No. Not now. But that tradition is definitely yours. It's not in another country.
How about breaking the plates? I don't know. Throwing.
Before you had breaking plates.
I know.
Yes, yes, yes. And do you, for example, do you actually, were you going to Bouzouki sometimes in Greece? Were you, for example? Did you go? Evangelia is on the phone. Evangelia.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. The computer does not open. Right. So you will be on line. You will be on. Yeah. Okay. But just a bit of time. So we are with we are exchanging experience of the climate in Greece and in Bulgaria. We are talking about that. You know, waiting for you. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, Evangelia. Okay. No problem. Okay, bye. Yeah, yeah, bye. Yeah. And actually, have never been to Macedonia.
No,
You see,
not yet.
it's a tragedy.
That was our chance to come. You know, it was going to be the final meeting, but
Yeah, you see.
But who knows? Maybe we will cooperate again within the framework of another project. So
Yes, or you can try to visit our country because of shopping, for example.
okay.
Then, when COVID will not be here, then we will drink coffee or wine.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. You know, it's a very weird situation.
Very, very, very weird, and the number is rising. You know, now.
Here so far we're going well. It's like one day is 12, one day is 13, between 10 and 25. That's the maximum.
You are 10 and 25, and we are 300. Few days ago, it was 300.
Okay.
Daily. And you know, I thought always about Greeks that they are quite nonchalant, and because of these gatherings and cafes and everything that they are.
We are going to have a big problem there.
On, you know, Tsimiski or something that I know, Thessaloniki, I was expecting that you will have much higher numbers.
We are talking about Cyprus now. Greece is much more.
Yes.
But we are Greeks. We are the same. We have the same. I mean, we go out for coffee a lot. We do the same exactly things, but it's different because Cyprus is much smaller. Yeah. So they controlled it very well, actually, from the beginning. They were doing a lot of tests compared to Greece, which Greece is much bigger. Yes. We were doing the same tests or maybe even more tests.
Yeah. So, and you don't have a lot of deaths.
No, no.
Very good, very good. Evangelia, here you are.
Τα καταφέρες.
Sorry for the day. That's another Makuna.
Yes, here we see now.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes, we see. Do
so,
see the screen, right? Do you see the presentation?
Yes, yes, we do see the presentation.
Okay, so let's begin.
Yes.
Let's begin from the timetable.
Yeah.
Can you see this timetable?
Yes, we can see it.
So we are now in October.
Exactly.
So we have to finish all activities, all physical content of the project until 27th of November.
Right.
Also, PET these activities and have invoiced them. For example, we can't pay after 27th of November external expertise for training, for studies, for evaluation, follow-up, or equipment. After this date, we have to have paid them and had also, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
still a minimum in a meeting. Sorry.
So we cannot engage some activity after 27th. We have to complete it. But the point is, can we then, we complete it at 27, but first level control should, I mean the second or third control, it can be after November 27th.
Look, after 27th of November, we have a lot of work to do until 27th of July of 2021.
Okay, that's a very long time, Evangelion.
Yes. What are the deadlines? I say not. It will be grateful if we finish all inside, for example, 2020. But
yes,
I say what is what
okay.
are the lines according to project manual.
Mm-hmm.
So we finish all. There are some payments that we could do after this date.
Like the auditors.
Yes, closure payments. Means, for example, the person who makes final reports.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All activities, bureaucratic, but not substantial, no conferences, no
contracts, no, right.
So there are a lot of months because it's a lot of work to do. We have to collect the deliverables, to describe, to do all this. So we have from this date until May 27th,
okay,
all this closure work and also final verifications.
Final?
When you say final payments there, what do you mean exactly, Evangelion? Because
yeah.
Yes, payments for supporting closure process.
Oh, that's what you mentioned before then, for the auditing and for the staff working on the financial reports. That's
yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Staff that is working not to make a study, to make to a procurement and so on. Only staff that is involving with bureaucratic closing.
The staff, but audit, for example, comes in December to make the final estimation. Is it illegible?
Yes.
That is the point, because we don't know when he will come exactly. And then, for example, he comes in December, makes evaluation of money estimation. We send it to you, and then we complete that. But still, in this period, we can do the controls.
Yes, of course.
That's important, because maybe he will not come until November 27th.
Of course, that's there is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Verification.
That is good, right?
The sooner we have close with verification is the best for us, because we can begin to work in final documents.
Right.
We have a straight deadline for final documents.
Yes.
2 months. if, for example, we finished with all verifications in 27th of May 2021,
Yes.
to finish with all submissions of final reports, final application form and all in 2 months. So generally it's good to work the sooner the better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Evangeliamo, before you move on, is it possible that you can tell us which is the final period we are, because I don't remember what was the 5th report period.
Look, now we have submitted the 6th report and we are in the final report. So there is no an intermediate report. We are in a closure period. If we weren't in closure period, we had the last period were until December. But now we finish before.
Yeah.
So we are not in a status of intermediary reports. We are in a status of final.
Yes, I mean the final report, because we have submitted on OPS. I don't remember the period exactly, which were the dates, which were the months for that period.
Until
it was June until,
including June.
It was,
yeah.
Okay, so now we are going from July to November?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for activities. Yes.
And activities and of course costs, right?
Yes, of course.
The same. Evangelia will send us that we should do the final report from 2.
Yes, of course.
Same.
Let's see. Is this? Have you understood this timetable? How it's working?
Yes.
Let's see how it's written in project implementation manual. Very good for you to go to Balkan Med site, balkanmed.eu, and find the project implementation manual, the final version, because it's the 7th version we had. So please see it carefully to solve all the problems about the justification of expenses. And so, as you can see also here, we have the closure period is 6 months, as we said, for final payments, then final verifications, and 2 months after the final verifications, the final project report. So here you can see what means final payments. Payment for implementation related costs included in the last reporting period, as well as costs related to the elaboration and submission of final progress report.
Okay.
All invoices and relevant financial documents must be issued until the final date of the subsidy contract.
Must be issued, not paid. They can be paid after November.
Sorry. Στείλε μου σε μήνυμα. Δεν μπορώ, μιλάω. Σε conference. And relevant financial.
We have to pay everything.
Yes. I mean, Evangelium, all invoices have to be issued and paid until 27th of November.
Of course.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the exception, of course, of the last reporting period.
Okay.
And this is also another date that we have to have in mind, that when FieldSeer's final payment is concluded, we have to upload in MIS in 20 days.
Yeah, so that is your part of job.
Yes.
20 days. Because we send it to you, but you can put it for 20 days.
No, in MIS you upload your expenses to MIS.
Yeah, we upload. Yeah. You mean, but in my country, the first level controller, when he makes a control, he upload it
Of
the
course.
very same day, nearly, to miss.
Yes.
Evangelium, when we will upload this final payment of the financial controller on MIS, it has to be done differently. You know, what we usually do, it's like a period of time. I mean, we are just going to upload the invoice. How are we going to do that? The cost, I don't know.
I didn't have understand.
When we upload something on MIS, MIS is open, eh? Σωστά? Okay, okay. We usually, I mean, open a file like with a specific period, and we enter in all financial documents, all costs.
All costs.
Okay, how is it going to be done for just one invoice? We just put this the same period again. I don't know. You have to give us some guidelines.
As the previous period, you had in this last period expenses. You upload them. FLC makes verification. You upload to MIS and
yes.
submit.
But we upload to MIS for a certain period. I mean, you have to put the dates.
Yes.
So when we are going to put upload for just one invoice, what do we put? I don't know.
I didn't understand.
It's okay. I can ask you that on the phone. It's okay if everyone else understood. I can ask you on the phone, so I don't waste your time.
You upload them, and then FLC makes a control if verifies or not verifies what is under submission. Now, for example, is written for you. There is a report and written for Limassol under submission or not yet approved. So then PLC controls make verifications and approves and said that it is okay, certifies that. Maybe some details that I don't know exactly. We will be in contact also with the managing authority to solve them. So let's see what is the closure process, the phases. Report. First phase is submission of documents. So MIS, the following documents: final application form, final project report, final progress report for the last period. So this is our final, the last period, not 6 months, less.
Yeah, here it is, yeah.
And mind this, which is a lot of work for all of us, is that along with these documents, LP submits in the electronic format project final deliverables, which can be stored electronically, and relevant attachments concerning communication and publicity documents. So we have to create an archive where where managing authority is able to prove that every deliverable is okay.
Yeah. Evangelia, just I wanted to ask you if you please can this presentation send to all of us, you know, to have it, to read it twice or 3 times just to understand. And if we don't understand something, we will write to you. We will mail, but to have this presentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the presentation, the project implementation manual final version, and also this table that I showed you before.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here you can see what is the content of final project report. A report detailing the project activities as a whole, achievement and outputs, all expenditures, and also attachments concerning communication and publicity documents.
So we have to compile in the final report, every project partner should do a financial report and that previous report with the writing. And in that final, we will not include only the activities from July to November, but we will in final report have obligation to put all the activities according to the scheme working package, this, and this, and that will be in final report prepared from each project partner, right?
Exactly. So this is an example how we could do this. It's my proposal, but you can propose something else. You know, we have a Google Drive that every one of you have access.
Yeah.
So I made this structure, my drive deliverance. Here is every partner.
Yeah.
For example, lead partner is analyzed in work packages, except work package 1, which is administration. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So then I analyzed, for example, work package 2 of, it's wrong, it's work package 3, this. Sorry.
Yeah.
The flash is not, is wrong. Then I analyzed work package 3 of Varigula Gugliarmeni in deliverables. For example, trainings, common methodology, bus plan.
Yeah.
The deliverables of LP were package 3. Sorry, this is, yes. Now it's correct.
So Evangelia, you will do from all our final reports, again, you will make analysis, for example, working package 1 and then project partner 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. For each project partner, you are summarizing all what we wrote you.
Of course, I summarize all of this in final report, but we have also to prove, to attach them.
To attach, yeah.
For every deliverable,
yeah,
in application form, please upload. It will be good to follow this structure. It's easier to. If it's difficult for you to upload, give me.
Yes, for example, working package 1, what you did send.
I do it.
Yeah.
But we must prove to everyone, not only for this period and final payments, because all projects are subject of control even after 2-3 years.
Yeah, yes.
For example, maybe we are not in our position, so we do other work, but somebody who is, for example, in university, in the municipality, must be able in a control process, for example, for 20th DG to see, yes, the project was real. Here are the documents of payments, and here are the deliverance.
And how long you should keep all these archives or all these documents? How long?
That the generally rule is until the end, not of the project, the program, the end date of Balkan Med, and 3 years after.
3 years, okay.
Plus 3, not from our project, the total.
Yeah, right.
Because European Commission wants to make controls for overall program, and maybe we will be in the sample.
Right.
So in order not to create problems to future persons that will keep all this, it is crucial to have in a very good way stored all these activities. So the first phase is all this, to collect all this and send. Second phase is that all these are subjects of examination from managing authority and joint secretariat in order to ensure that the final data in both physical and financial terms have been precisely described and clearly depicted. Third phase is that upon the completion of the second phase and the subsequent acceptance of the correctness of the data provided by lead partner, the managing authority and joint secretariat drafts and forwards to Bari Gula Buliarmeni a letter of acceptance.
Yeah.
This signifies the administrative end of the project. And this letter is addressed to LP and at the same time copied to certifying authority, the audit authority, and the competent national authorities.
Does it mean that they will finish it until May, or only our part is until May?
What we said before is about partners.
Yeah.
It's our closure project.
Yes.
This phase, the phase of submission, is what is the work of the managing authority and joint secretariat to see, to control.
How long time we can, after which period we can expect the letter of acceptance? If we have completed all the phases, how long they need to obtain to leading partner a letter of acceptance? Do we know that?
No, I don't know.
All right. So they can do when they do.
I'm not sure. We have to see in project implementation manual if there is a deadline, but now I don't have in mind because I focused to our.
Of course, but because of all that we have to do, they should have deadline also.
Of course, but I have it in mind because I focused on to their duties.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, third, fourth.
It's closure also of the project in MIS. It concerns to technical aspect, which is something, it's a process of the managing. So let's, before finish, see where we are according to final, according to sixth project report, where we are in sped and verification. We are here.
Yes.
So according to sixth, we are in 74%. And according to verifications, we are not, we have a lot of do, we are in 37%.
Yeah.
So let's have an overview of each partner. We have to speed up for verifications in Nea Philadelphia and in Eden. Eden, as we had a contact and said that they have proceeded this process, and we remain that the verifier uploads also in MIS that it's so this is according to the report, but there are some steps. You can see here the percentages of cover of the budget, of the approved budget. Zora, you did more than required activities with less.
Yes, I did more activities with less, exactly.
Double work with half of money.
Yes. And here, instead of that, you don't get congratulations, but like shame on you, why you spend all our money.
Yes, very proud for you because you you do this work and you return to European.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if you have some questions in.
Yes, thank you. This is very useful, and we expect all to get this because this is crucial. How we will go, for completion. To have this presentation, it's all what we need to know. And what we don't know, we will ask.
Evangeliamo, I have one comment. Is it possible that I can see the previous slide, because this amount that you say there that has been paid out for Limassol, it hasn't been paid.
It's according to sixth report. Of course, you made more.
No. I mean the 87,000 euros that you're mentioning there.
Yes.
That it says total expenditure paid out, including this reporting period. You don't mean that it has been paid to us, right?
These are the expenditure you.
I have declared.
Yes.
Okay, but I haven't been paid for those, because there are some, like a couple of payments pending.
Yes. This is what you have declared in sixth report.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
As I could see in MIS, you also upload more.
Yes.
You are waiting that they are verified and.
The last one we uploaded, is not going to be, hasn't been audited. I mean, so is that okay? Because we had an extension of the project, so we haven't, it hasn't been verified by our auditors, the last one that we uploaded.
Yes.
They are going to do a whole auditing for the fifth and the sixth and the final. They were asking like for more money, for the extra auditing.
Extra audit cost. Yes, it's not. It's what we also discussed in previous meeting. It's not permitted. Of course, the project has prolonged, but it wasn't permitted to add more budget. And when we asked for Sofia, because in Sofia the payment was according to months, and the contract of the verifier, we asked to make a change
Okay.
between working packages, but they didn't accept it. We made, Sofia made a lot of work to make this change and find money from another activity and to give to controller, but they didn't accept.
Okay. Okay.
But for Limassol, it is a limit from the beginning. It's not fields in Cyprus are paid in an amount fixed. Not, it's not related with the extension of the project.
I mean, we had a fixed amount for auditing. It was up to like 3,000 euros, if I'm not mistaken. So when there was an extension, and so they gave us an offer based on that amount. So with the extension of the project, for an extra report, they were asking for more money. So obviously I didn't have them audit the last report we uploaded. So they're gonna do it with the final one just once.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So something. I would like to thank you very much, Zora, for organization and also to give passion to to the project.
She is indeed a very positive person, right?
Yes, yes. Positive energy, all time.
Positive energy, that's exactly.
in all times, even in the phone, in the mails, even in everything.
I don't see her there, so she didn't hear what we said.
Yes.
Oh, here she is.
Zora, you miss all the good words that we said for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
But we have positive energy all the time.
Yeah, yes. Well, this is really, it means that there is also, as you said, a lot of work to do. In addition, we are saying just like we complete it, but to complete, we have again effort to do that. With you torturing you all the time with, I don't know if someone is asking you that much like me. Because I know once from Tirana, I don't know who was it, she said, Zora, again you are asking.
By asking, you learn, so that's not a problem, you know?
Yes, that's true. I'm all the time saying to students, it's not intelligence if you just are quiet until I'm teaching and not asking. It's, fake intelligence. You should ask, and then I can see the interest, I must say that I have learned this was specific project when I came the first time, because I was working a project in nearly 7 years with World Bank, and it's a different kind, because it's all estimated, it's all paid. So when I came the first time in Athens, I was like a joker in poker. And all the time I was asking Katya, and how is this, and how is that, how. But after that, I just learned. So thanks to everyone, I learned this part. Okay, so do we have something else to clarify? Because here...
I want to say a few words, Zora.
Yes.
Okay, this is, as we said, a last meeting, the last chance that we can see each other, each partner can see every other in real time. So I want to say that it was I was very glad to that I cooperate with you, and I learned a lot of things, especially about the progress that the Balkan countries has done to a lot of activities that are similar to everyone, that we have the same problems in Albania, in Greece, in North Macedonia, in Bulgaria about the waste and how we can find a new way to collect and not to bury them. And this experience that we have already had till now, we can use it to the next for the next project. So if you have in mind next projects, especially in Life or in Horizon, my phone, my mail is always open, and I think and Evangelia too, to see a future cooperation. I want to focus in 2-3 main things the next semester. The first is to persuade your evaluators to verify your expenses until May. And the other is the crucial thing that we have to deliver in the project on July, at the last report on July 2021, is what activities will be continue under the end of the project. We must say, we must have a chapter that after the end of this project, we continue the activities that we began with this project. So thank you again, and hope to see you in the future in Athens or to come to your countries again.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Well, Albania has to say something like a last farewell. I don't hear the other.
I didn't hear that. It was someone that was speaking.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay. So thank you. There were very, yeah, I have emotions, sorry. It was really nice to meet each of you and to work with all of you together. And we are sorry that the project ended in this kind of way, to tell the truth. We have learned a lot, and we had a lot of challenge, and we still have a lot to work till the end of the project. Thank you to all of you.
Okay, and Cyprus, Demetris or Evry.
Allow me to say something. It was very nice experience for us. It was a pleasure to participate with all of you guys with this interesting project. We learned a lot about waste, about the food waste, about the citizens in Sofia, and this pilot project was very, very interesting for us. And we do believe that we will prolong our efforts and our activities in the same way. So I love you all of you. I love you very much, and for me will be very interesting to work again with you and to cooperate again. So our mails and our phones are also always open for you. not only for project proposals and just for say hello Katya or hello Flame. How are you? We are in Bulgaria, we are in Sofia. We would like to have a drink with you for a few moments. So wish you good luck and hope to see you again.
Thank you very much. How you say благодаря? Yes. So everyone, I don't know if Limassol has to say something or they just are.
Sorry, Zora. I had a problem with my camera. We would like to, on our behalf, we would like to thank everyone for the good cooperation. And we have surely learned a lot of important information regarding smart waste management and recycling. And we wish you the best of luck. And it was great working with you.
Yeah.
And we hope we cooperated, as I said before, within the framework of another project.
Yeah. And you know, if the politician learned from us how we can.
Okay, you see me now, yeah.
Ah, yes, here you are. So if they learn how to cooperate, then Balkan will blossom. Yeah. So thank you very much to all of you. Nice working with you.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to say something in the end of the meeting. Hello again, and for me it was very pleasure to know you and to collaborate with you, especially with Evangelia, but not only. But it was very nice person and very supportive person for our municipality Albania team, Tirana team, and also for all of you. It was very pleasure to collaborate, to contact with you, and to learn more from each other. And I invite you all, if you are in Tirana, just call or send one message or via email and to meet again. Yeah. When the COVID situation will be better.
I think we should do the meeting, the final, like the meeting in Athens. Yeah. That would be great.
Normally, yeah.
Mr. Kavragos, what do you think? I think Athens would be the...
Athens
is the center of all the countries. It's a very beautiful place, but we all think about coronavirus.
I know.
With coronavirus and then the other things.
I want to add something. We are openly for all of future collaboration. And if you have any idea for new project, something else, not only this kind of the field, but and for the others, and to suggest for other partners to find someone in which country and region that we have, I will be pleasure to contact with you.
Okay, thank you. And,
thank you a lot.
And I miss Demetris to say something.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Demetris?
Here he is.
We have to finish complete without Demetris? No. You should unmute the microphone, Demetris. Just unmute, yeah.
Thank you very much for everything. It was very pleasure when I met you where we met each other personally. But even with this, I'm very happy because I speak with you again, and hopefully everything pass with this coronavirus, with this pandemic, and the life is continue. Who knows, maybe we met again. Yeah. Thank you very much.
That will be nice. Thank you very much. So bye-bye to all of you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Take care. Ciao.